How y'all doing tonight? Good. All right, so full disclosure, I'm high right now.
Welcome the rest of us. How dare you?
I didn't smoke a joint or anything. I just live in Flint. It's just in the air up there, man. Flint's the only place I know where you can step out on your front porch and be like, nothing like a breath of fresh morning air. Fuck. Man, I haven't smoked a joint in 20 years and can't pass a drug test. Ain't that some shit? Yeah. Right now I'm a substitute teacher, and it's a hard job too, because these kids are just out of control. That's because you can't beat them anymore. Back in the good old days, you used to be able to paddle a kid, stick him in the corner, smack him upside the head with a ruler, fun stuff. Now that's gone. It's like we're just on our own. So I'll come up with my own way to get back at the kids that piss me off. Like right before recess, I'll tell them, all right, we're about to have a little spelling test, and here's how it works. I give you a word to spell, and if you spell it correctly, you get to go outside for recess. You spell it wrong, you spend recess in the office. Let's start over here with Skylar. Skylar, spell dog. Skylar's like D-O-G. All right, Skylar, go get in line. Next we'll go with Calvin. Calvin, spell cat. Calvin's like, that's easy. C-A-T. All right, Calvin, go line up. Next we come to Steven, the little asshole. Like, Steven, look whose turn it is next. Steven, spell anti-disestablishmentarianism. Steven's like, what? Like, 10 seconds. Steven's like, A-N-T, time's up. Looks like somebody needs to work on his spelling skills. Steven hates me, but that's okay, because I hate him too. One thing that does help me with classroom management, though, is positive reinforcement. Giving the kids praise when they do a good job. Yeah, I'll walk around the room, I'll be like, oh, I like how Billy is sitting in his seat and raising his hand. And, oh, I really like how Susie is coloring inside the lines. Good job, Susie. It gives the other kids incentive to do well. This works so good, in fact, that I've started using this technique in other areas of my life. Like last weekend, I hosted an orgy. Oh, man, I was all over that living room. I was like, oh, I like how Tina is tonguing the butthole. And, oh, I really like how Bill and Lucy are utilizing the couch for doggy style. Good job, guys. Of course, you always got your slackers, though. Be like, I don't know, Paul. We're 10 minutes in and Becky's pants are still on. That pussy's not going to eat itself, buddy. So I used to have a little bit of stage fright. I feel like I'm finally starting to get over it. I like that response. A little bit late, but thank you. So I used to have a little bit of stage fright, but I'm finally starting to get over it. I've always been jealous of people that can get up on a microphone and command a room, with confidence and charisma. Like Hitler. Man, that dude really knew how to talk to a crowd, didn't he? I have this theory, now it's just a theory, mind you. I have this theory that Hitler was really just a stand-up comedian, and the whole Holocaust thing was just a bit that people took way too seriously. Like, I can imagine Hitler, after a show, chilling backstage in the green room with the other comics, sipping on some Jägermeister and shooting the shit. Here comes his manager busting through the door. Mein Führer, great news! The crematoriums are now fully operational. We have 10,000 prisoners heading to Auschwitz as we speak. And Hitler's like, Scheiße! Those were just jokes, man! You mean they're actually putting the Jews in ovens? He's like, yeah. Hitler's like, okay, so we just go with it then? Man, when you think about it, Hitler would have been considered the most successful comedian in history. I mean, the dude killed 6 million times. I don't know, just fun to think about. So I'm getting older by the minute, about to turn 50, about to turn 52 here. When you're in your 50s, things are different. Like, foreplay's different now. Like when I was younger, me and my wife used to be grabbing on each other's butts and talking dirty to each other. But nowadays, like doing the dishes is foreplay. My wife will call me up, she'll be like, honey, dinner's gonna be a little bit late tonight because when I get home, I gotta put the groceries away and do the dishes before I can cook. I'd be like, that's all right, but I already did the dishes. She'd be like, you did the dishes? Ooh. I'm like, yep, and I dry them and put them away too. She's like, damn, oh my God. And if I pick her up some from the store, I know I'm getting laid. She'd be like, you got me hummus? Oh, fuck! Oh! Yeah, for real. My ex, she used to drop hits whenever she wanted to fool around. She'd be back in the bedroom, I'd hear her back there. She'd be like, I got this nice trim landing strip, but nothing ever lands on it. I'd be like, that's not true. What about the flies? All right, I'm Chris Reed. Thank you.